What's up with it? I caught it, Pug. I appreciate whoever sent that to him. He said it was actually pretty decent, so I mean, what more could you want? Let's get to the first one though.
Hey dude, what's up?
Hello.
Hey.
Would you kill 1 billion Nazis to save one Jew?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think that would that not pass your threshold of yeah, what's your ethical system?
Well, it's threshold
Beyond-
deontology, but yeah, I don't have any sympathy for Nazis.
Okay. So I'm just asking this because I just watched your conversation with Vegan Foot Soldier.
Yeah.
Vegan Foot Soldier was
He's a fucking tard.
Yeah. But he also
Oh yeah, by the way, guess what, guys? I'm fucking saucy. Look how saucy I am. I'm fucking saucy. Let's go. I'm saucy. Let's do it.
also asked you if you were in favor of killing or culling humans because they might as well be Nazis because they're not gonna you're not gonna be able to convince them all they're vegan,
So yeah. I'm totally fine with culling humans that refuse to go vegan.
Boy.
Do you think that's like the majority, like 90%?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, chances are, if they start seeing a lot of people getting killed, they'll be a lot more or a lot less reluctant to go vegan.
God damn. God damn. That's fucking terrible. Holy fuck.
That's true. All right, thanks.
All right, no problem. Take care.
Bye.
Uno momento. I have to charge this shit up. All right, that was definitely different though. And man, I don't know how to say about that. Vegan games is definitely different. Killing the meat eaters? Wow. Something different. That's definitely different. Um, let's see what else we got. Holy crap, that was definitely different. Um, let's see. Oh, this is the Three Kingdoms game you were talking about.
Hello and welcome to the first look at Total War 3 Kingdoms. Today we're going to be playing through a single battle. It's 199 CE and the events of the Three Kingdoms era are well underway. The tyrant Dong Zhuo is long dead, murdered by his adoptive son Lu Bu. He's one of the greatest warriors of the period, who is now threatening to combine his strength with Yuan Shu and overwhelm all opposition. However, Lu Bu sits in CRP, isolated from his would-be ally. The legendary commander Cao Cao senses an opportunity to strike Lu Bu down before his strength becomes too great. After months of long siege warfare, and with the defenders starved of resources, Cao Cao now senses the time is right. Here, behind the walls of CRP, Lu Bu stands in the center, preparing to fight against the approaching march of Cao Cao. Here we are on the battlefield. The final assault is...
This seems like damn, what was that game where you need a large number? So what this is a strategy game? This almost looks like a mobile game. Is this a mobile game?
about to begin. We have Cao Cao, the legendary commander, leading his men into battle. We're going for a two-pronged approach. Cao Cao shall lead his forces through the breach, while Yi Jin will march his forces to the gatehouse and smash through and take the main concourse. But before we move forwards, we need to lay the groundwork for our assault. We're going to raise their walls to the ground. With that underway, we're going to move our heavy spear guard up towards the front gate for the attack on the wall. Let's take a look at these heavy spear guard. They're currently in the turtle formation, using their tall shields together, with the flag bearers in the center to protect from missile fire, which will greatly aid us in this assault. Lu Bu is holding his position in the center of CRP, waiting for someone worthy enough to fight. In Three Kingdoms, there are unique items which can be given to your generals. Here we see Lu Bu's horse and weapon are unique to him, but should he be slain, you could loot his items and keep them for yourself. Here we have one of our generals under Cao Cao. Different generals can recruit different kinds of units. These two are leading their forces together. Yi Jin is a guardian type hero, our combat master who excels in the heart of battle, tanking and soaking up damage. While our strategist is not great in a fight, he is incredibly useful for debuffing enemy units and allows us access to unique formation types. The gap on the left is now wide enough for us to make our great assault on the settlement. Cao Cao and his retinue are going to move up. Cao Cao himself is a commander, and they excel at buffing up nearby allied troops, rather than wading into combat themselves. So we won't be seeing him being the first through the breach. He's too valuable for that. We will instead be pushing up the Yellow Dragons. They are being supported by the Azure Dragons, a hybrid heavy spear and missile infantry unit. They will first hold back and fire over the walls with their bows, and once they've spent all their ammunition, they will join in on the front line. Let's move our heavy spears forward to climb the walls. Now is the time to press the attack, getting the Azure Dragons firing, and now charging forwards with the Yellow Dragons.
Is there a heart beating in that spineless body? Is there a brain inside that cavernous head?
These heavy-hitting axe units are a formidable foe for anyone they go up against. They will make very short work of these spears. Let's check up on the center attack. The settlement is now on fire from the barrage of arrows, and our men are getting over the walls and getting stuck into the enemy.
Yes! Sack them!
What up, that guy? Let me know if the mic is too loud or not.
With fury at our back.
Our reinforcements have arrived. This huge mass of cavalry will be the perfect thing to break Lu Bu's men. We'll charge them into this spear infantry. They're going to knock these guys flying and destroy their morale. Our reinforcements are led by Zhehao Dun. He was shot in the eye by an arrow in battle against Lu Bu. He pulled it out, his eye still attached to the arrow, and proceeded to eat it. And we're going to get him out of the fight and head over to Lu Bu, who we're going to challenge to a duel. Duels are a new feature for Three Kingdoms, where the two heroes will duke it out in single combat until one either dies or retreats. Duels can help you single out an enemy combatant and take them out and turn the tide of battle. This battle is heating up. To see who wins, stay tuned for all of our coverage coming out of E3 next week, or join us on the show floor itself for the full experience.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, that was definitely different. Um, I like it. Seems like it's gonna be very hard to play if you're not like savvy on like strategic games. Yeah, not bad. Let's see what else we got. Let's see what else we got. Man, guys, I am litty. Litty titty. No doubt.
Similar video to the horse one. Let's check it out. Oh my god, these children are so fucking stupid.
Do an impression of Svaryu explaining why pedophiles and rapists are the real heroes.
Okay, I can do that. Let's just watch this kid trying to kill himself. That's right. Tease the goat. Have an animal that's bigger than you with horns just smash you. Oh, yes. Fucking get him.
Yeah, I don't know if we can play this bug. This is a little much. Let's keep going though.
Get that stupid kid. Yes, don't let him breed.
Oh my fucking god. I
Oh,
hope
this is
that kid's
great.
okay.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god,
fucking
that goat
god.
is fucking getting him.
Oh my
Holy
god.
shit.
Wow.
It's
God, I
not the
hope. Get
fucking
in there.
goat's
Get in
fault.
there.
What are
Hurry
you
up and get in
doing?
there, motherfucker. Before he kills him. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know how that kid isn't dead
Oh my
yet. Oh my
fucking
god, that's
god.
too bad. Yeah, use your kid as a human shield. Good job, dude.
I appreciate Pugman for the donation. Thank you, man. Damn. Wow.
As if it's the goat's fault. Fuck those parents. Oh, dude, those goats have to have an uprising against those
Oh
little
my
shits.
fucking
Kill all their
god.
children so they don't breed and then fucking murder the parents in their sleep. Fuck those people. It's too bad that kid survived. They shouldn't be allowed to reproduce. Yeah, okay.
Wow, that was definitely something. Holy fuck. How you feeling, Lamar? I'm feeling great, man. Feeling great. Let's keep going. Is this Wes Watson? This is Wes Watson.
So obviously in the pen, you're gonna come across a bunch of crazy individuals. And usually the weirdest thing is all the crazy stories would come out when we would be smoking a
This is
joint or
young
something.
Wes Watson.
Like motherfuckers, we'd go in the cell
Good to see you though, Ben.
and fools would just open up once they got high. And a lot of these fools are just brutal at heart. You could tell they're slightly off because once they get high, they start telling the war stories. The war stories come out. And my homeboy Charlie Brown from Modesto, man, he never disappointed. One time we were in the cell and we roll up a stick. In the pen, it's called a stick because it's so fucking small. It'll be like $8 and it'll be the tiniest joint you've ever fucking seen. But for some reason, that shit will get you so damn blazed, it's crazy. Now we're sitting in my cell, we blaze this stick. And my boy Charlie Brown, he's like 5'7", like 270, just massive. Just a brick fucking wall, fucking blasted up, old school cat, fucking multiple 10-year terms. And he blazes that joint up and he just goes, Wes. And he always fucks with his glasses, he's always grinding his jaw and shit. And he just starts going into this story about how he caught his first 17 years. And he's like, Wes, I never told you, right? And I'm like, what, dog? What is it? And I'm blazed. I'm like, this is fucking off the charts. This fool's crazy. And he just starts going into how on fucking New Year, on Christmas fucking Eve in Modesto, there was
Man,
a
look at
race
this man.
riot on the street. And I'm like, damn, dog, on Christmas Eve, there was a race riot on the street. And he goes, yeah. And he's like, I was in the street and I had a machete. I'm like, a fucking machete full of shit. And he goes, and my mom comes out front. This is Christmas Eve. And my mom's like, Charlie Brown, no. And I fucking hacked this fool in his neck with the straight machete, almost cut the fool's head off. And I end up later in the day getting fucking pulled in on this. And I was looking at a life sentence. Now this is a crazy OG cat who's always into some drama in the pen and out the pen. The case he was on now, he swore that they planted shit on him, some dope on him, and he caught like another 8 years off of that because his past charges were so bad. In Cali, you get a thing called a prison prior. If you've been to prison before, it doesn't even matter what your charges are. They're gonna double up your current charges just because you've been to prison before. So then another fucking time. So I'm sitting there and I blaze up and I come in the cell with the homie I know, stranger from Rancho, from San Pedro, and he gets blazed. We blaze up a joint real quick, and he goes, wait, let me get on this next unlock. I'm gonna grab my paperwork. And I'm like, okay, dog. And he just starts telling me stories about the murder he got that got him 14 years. And he's like, he pulls out his paperwork. It's like a file like this thick. And he's like, look at this, fool. I had 3 people's
Believe
IDs
it.
that I murked. And then I fucking, the cops caught me with their IDs. They're talking about this other case where I killed this fool. And I'm like, damn, fool, you only got 14 years for murder. I got 10 years for a fucking assault with deadly weapon. That's crazy. But the one thing in Cali is you can never compare 2 cases. So don't even try. They're not the same. It's not the same DA. It's not the same time of year. Everything's fucking different. These are all the things, the variables that change your sentence structure and shit like that. But he's telling me the story about the case, and I'm like, I tell him, you never told me about how you got that shit on your nose, because he shot himself in the fucking face. His nose was like all fucked up. It like was partially blown off. So this is a crazy cat from San Pedro, and that place is a war zone. I don't know about now, but back then when he would tell me about it. So then he's at a Jack in the Box, and his enemies show up. They had like an AR-15, and they lit his car up right by him. Brah, brah, brah. And then fucking he's running, and he has a strap, and he's blasting at him, and he opens the car door to get in the car with the same hand that the strap's in, and he shoots himself in the fucking face. And this is how he got caught on that case. But this was always the craziest shit, is once you got blazed with these fools in there, you would see who they really were. And that was another part that's crazy. Like, you would meet everyone, they're so respectful. In prison, it's the utmost respect. But once shit's about to go down, you truly see in someone's eyes who they are, and you're just like, oh shit, okay, I know why you're here. You're a fucking bad motherfucker. So one of my craziest cellies, this old ass J-Cat motherfucker from Ridgecrest, white boy, had just done 8 years, was out for like 4 months, got caught on a domestic violence when he was out for 4 months, and he didn't even do nothing. We seen his paperwork. Basically, him and his chick got in an argument, and he was so scared that he was going to get a life sentence that he barricaded himself in his trailer, and they had the fucking helicopter flying around. They had the SWAT team out there, everything, because he's a parolee at the time. But this cat was fucking nuts. He just had one of them mean-ass mugs, and he had one of them long goatees, and he just always mean-mugging. And I would just always get on his case, like, man, wipe that shit off your fucking face, man. You're giving off the wrong energy to me. I don't like it, you know. And then this is the same type of cat who I look over my rack. We're in the cell on a mean lockdown, and I look over, and he's writing on his fucking shit. Excuse me, Mom and Dad, this year for my birthday package. And I'm reading this shit, and I go, you fucking straight bitch. Are you seriously fucking writing your parents a letter about your birthday package? You're 52, fool. Grow the fuck up, dude. I just kept having problems with this dude. I mean, he was like the wine cook, so he would always cook some Pruno. And one New Year's Eve, he just gets shit-faced. And he's way too loud in the vent all fucking night, just screaming and hollering. And I go to the window. And the boy who's got the block, Buddy, he fucking signs down to me. He's like, hey, Wes, fucking, what's up with your celly, man? He's all up in the vent, all loud as fuck last night. You know what time it is. Handle business. Make sure that shit looks good so that everyone realizes the homies are pissed and they want it to look bad. So make sure it looks accordingly. So then I just come off the window. He knows what time it is. He's not dumb. He knows he was being a dipshit. He knows I got called to the window to a message about him. And I turn around, I go over there, and I'm like, what's up, dog? I'm like, you know you fucked up. And he can't fuck with me. So he gets in one of these. Like, he's an older cat. He gets in like the old boxing stance. And I'm like, motherfucker. I just go up and I just hold his arms down. Bah, I just hit him. And I just fucking, he barely hanging on it there. I give him another one. Bah, I just knocked him out. I sat him up in his chair. I gave him a couple more just to make sure it looked good for everyone to see that he got checked hard, you know. Because we're on a lockdown. They need to see this shit. Everybody needs to know he got checked because he was bullshitting. In prison, you don't get in the vent because everyone's sleeping. And if you go in the vent and you're talking loud at night, It's massively disrespectful. We don't play that. Every race is sharing that vent. There can be homies there. This is 2 tiers, so there's 4 people sharing that vent, and it's loud. It's nighttime. Motherfuckers are sleeping. Have some damn respect is the way we look at it. We carry a 10 to 10 rule. But, so then this is the one time that I served this fool right there, just because he had to get checked. Another fucking time, we were on it was like a 9-month lockdown for a riot that happened, and so we finally come out. First time we go to the chow hall. Me and him go in. He's got to hook up with one of his homeboys. They give him a fat-ass tray, and I'm sitting there. We're starving. In prison, you're always fucking starving. You're always hungry. People ask how I'm ripped right now. I starved for 10 years and worked out. My body doesn't even know how to put on fat no more. It just fucking knows that, hey, use that shit for muscle. We might starve again for 10 fucking years. You see what I'm saying? But we go into the chow hall, and he gets this massive tray of eggs and all this shit. And then this little homie from Logan is across the table, a little Southside homie. And he's talking to me, and he goes, hey, anybody want these eggs? Because a lot of people don't eat their hard-boiled eggs in the pen. And I'm just about to say, yeah, but I got food in my mouth. And that's one thing you don't do. You don't be spitting food or talking with food in your mouth. You utmost fucking respect in the chow hall. Really calm. Never reaching over someone's food. Never reaching over someone's cup. Never reaching across the table. Then the guy goes, hey, you want these eggs? And I'm trying to get the words out, but there's food in my mouth. And my fucking celly, this JCap motherfucker from Ridgecrest, he goes, oh, yeah, I want them. And he's already got this massive tray. And so I look at him and I go, hey, homeboy, you get enough fucking eggs or what? And he looks at me, he goes, yeah. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay, when we get back to the cell, dog, you know what time it is. And he's like, okay. So we get back in the cell. The second we get back in there, he tries to fire on me. He just comes at me with the weakest punch ever. I just flat back him. This is the second time in like 4 months me and this fool have been getting at it. Now fucking this fool Negro from Dago rolls up, and he's got some oatmeal cream pies for my celly for the wine he cooks. And he's just all, he looks in the window, he's like, oh shit, Wes, you're a bully. Fool. Hey, don't say nothing. I don't want the cops to hear you. And then fucking, I just slide him under the door. So he breaks down the box, slides all the cream pies under the door, slides the box under. I put it like with my bunky shit while he's knocked out. And I mean, I'm just telling you, like, if you ain't okay with fighting and shit, if like violence strikes you as some sort of weird way, like just realize like prison ain't for you, because you're gonna get in a lot of fucking fights. Even my second day in county jail, the motherfucker who had the block was a straight dipshit. And I roll in and they're like, hey, this fool has to get checked. I'm like, okay, I got it. And it's like this short fucking kid and this kid Jeff, and they're like, they got a lot of time ahead of them, but they're acting like fucking they're too badass, and they ain't. They're soft motherfuckers. So I'm like, get the fool in the cell. It was this fool Alan Baker. Alan, if you're watching this, I love you, dog. You had my back when we got to Donovan. Even though I choked your ass out when we were in county. Fuck, man, you're a solid ass motherfucking homeboy. You're this shit. But anyways, county jail, he was fucking up. And then they call him in the cell. I guess he was pushing up trying to get the block. And, you know, Big Dog rolls in. They're like, hey, we need your help. I said, I got you. Hand always stays raised. That's me. Just how it is. So then we get him in the cell, and I just hem him up, you know. And I'm just holding him. And I'm just choking him. And everyone's like, these dudes are tripping. Like, they wanted to punch him a few times or something. I'm like, no, I got this. And I just choke him till he passes out. And then when he passed out, okay, now. Just give him like 3-4 in the face. I'm like, now he's perfect. Now he's got the marks we need. There's no fight. We're good. Okay, yeah. Everyone saw that he got his fucking shit handed to him. Done. They're like, is he gonna wake up? Are you sure? I'm like, shut the fuck up. I kick him in his head and he starts coming to. I'm like, he's fine, dude. He'll be good in 10 fucking minutes. But like, these levels of violence are nothing. Like, the first couple fucking days on the 4-yard, the homies are whacking fools left and right. Every fucking day. Someone fucks up on the $150 sale. Someone fucks up on the $300 sale. Pop, 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 pop. They're just getting them. And then the cops come out, hit the motherfuckers with their clubs, spray the motherfucker, yard down. You sit there for 4 hours on your stomach in the heat. And that's it. You end up getting so fucking comfortable with violence, you just get sick of it like me. Like, now I can't even watch fucking MMA, can't even watch people fighting. I don't even like when people glorify fighting. I'm like, what is so fucking cool about that? I really think people who glorify violence have never seen it, really. They've never been part of it. Because if you've really been part of some of the sick-ass violence I've seen, you just don't even care for it no more. I've seen these Northerners at a fucking level 2, at fucking Delano just massacre this fool. They rode his fucking body down the metal stairs. Like, they were poking the shit out of him upstairs. They all took it to the stairs, and they basically fell down him on top of the dude. Thump, 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 down the stairs. They all rolled, and then continued poking the shit out of him at the bottom. We're just like, Jesus Christ. Someone's getting a life sentence. That dude's dead. And everyone always asks, how many people die? Everybody fucking probably dies. You don't hear about it. You're not gonna get on your phone when you have barely any time to call your chick or your friends and Google, did Jorge Samson die? No, you're not gonna do that. Like, people might tell you, hey, that fool died, or you might hear about it on the news or something. They don't even put that shit on the fucking news unless it's a cop that gets whacked or a cop that gets busted bringing some shit in. They don't talk about the shit that happens in the pen. My homie fucking Manny, this is one of the biggest things when I ran into Manny from OC. No tats. He told his grandma he wouldn't get none. He did 11 years in the shoe. He'd been down like 16 years. His knee was all fucked up. I'm like, hey Manny, how'd your knee get so fucked up? The gunner was shooting for another motherfucker's head during a riot, blew his fucking knee to smithereens, just dusted that knee, and he had to get surgery after surgery after surgery on that shit, because that Mini 14 turned his knee to fucking shrapnel. Now that fucking dude said something that'll stick with me till the day I fucking die. Thank you, Manny, thank you. Because he fucking told me. He fucking told me, man, Wes, I got 17 years. Everybody told me the time will fly, Manny. Don't worry, it's gonna fly by. And I always told him from the first day, I don't want any fucking day of my life to fly by. This is my life. I'm gonna enjoy it wherever the fuck I am, and I'm gonna do my best every day. That shit hit me so big. That shit was massive. Always remember that.
Yeah, my bad. I think it might be the latency. I need to turn it down a little bit, you know. But I might have to watch a little bit more Wes Watson to really make a good determination. He's saying all he's saying all the right things, right? Weird. He's saying all the right things. I'm cutting in and out too. Hey, hold on, man. I'll go right back into it.